Coming in at number 5 is Aliens. The 1986 James Cameron sci-fi action flick Aliens is the sequel to Ridley Scott's original and stars Sigourney Weaver as Lieutenant Ellen Ripley. Set in the faraway future, Ripley is the sole survivor of an alien attack on her ship and must try to warn as many as she can about the malevolent predators. Despite being relatively inexperienced at the time, Cameron was awarded directing duties based on the success of The Terminator. He brought in frequent collaborators Bill Paxton and Michael Biehn to co-star, portraying soldiers who must help aid and protect Ripley as they investigate the alien attack. Aliens was a hit with critics and moviegoers, with praise going towards Weaver's performance, the special effects, some clever humor, and its well-executed action sequences. The sci-fi movie is considered to be one of the greatest films of the 1980s and helped expand the franchise's overall scope. Its success led to James Cameron's status as a certified blockbuster director and launched him toward his record-breaking fate. Coming in at number 4 is The Terminator. The film which helped to solidify his status as a leading man, The Terminator featured Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1984 sci-fi action classic which introduced the world to the iconic cyborg assassin. The blockbuster follows a cyborg disguised as a human soldier, Schwarzenegger, sent from the year 2029 to kill Sarah Connor. Her unborn son will one day be the key to saving mankind from extinction, and will lead the fight against a powerful future artificial intelligence system which understands the threat and utilizes time travel to mitigate it. Cameron co-wrote and directed the film, which includes the talent of Cameron's future wife Linda Hamilton as the famous Sarah Connor. The Terminator is credited with launching Cameron's film career and was the recipient of numerous accolades upon its release. The action flick currently holds a 100% Rotten Tomatoes rating and in 2008 was selected by the Library of Congress for preservation in the National Film Registry. The success of The Terminator led to hit sequels, a television show, video games, and countless literature. Coming in at number 3 is Titanic. One of the highest-grossing and most beloved movies of all time, James Cameron's Titanic is easily one of his best films, simply because it defied the odds. With problems stemming from budget overruns and Cameron's intense on-set behavior, Titanic was an easy movie to make, but it all came together in the end, creating a romantic fantasy rooted in reality, with a sprinkle of cinematic wonder on top. It also features one of the most memorable pieces of music ever created, thanks to the talents of James Horner, Will Jennings, and vocalist Celine Dion. Basically, there's no question why Titanic became the iconic piece of pop culture that it is today. Yet, as the decades have passed, opinions on the film have fluctuated. With complaints about its lengthy runtime, observations that certain characters could have easily fit onto pieces of floating furniture, and jokes about its melodramatic nature, Titanic is no stranger to modern-day criticism. But those talking points aside, Titanic is a legitimately remarkable achievement, one that, despite its large budget, has a humble, earnest center. Even with all of the jokes the internet loves to throw its way, Titanic demonstrates that Cameron is truly capable of everything he can imagine, including bringing the ship of dreams back to life. Coming in at number 2 is Avatar. 2009's epic sci-fi phenomenon Avatar was a groundbreaking hit that introduced revolutionary visual effects, including new motion capture filming techniques. The James Cameron masterpiece first began development back in 1994, but due to the necessary technology not yet available, the project was shelved. Avatar tells the tale of a paraplegic marine who was sent to the moon Pandora on a colonizing mission, but later finds himself questioning his loyalties when he becomes captivated by the new world and its inhabitants. Upon its release, the visual spectacle became the highest-grossing film of all time and was nominated for 9 Academy Awards. Avatar won 3, including Best Visual Effects. Cameron's uncanny gift of storytelling and world-building is one of the many reasons the movie was such a sensation, culminating in 4 sequels currently in the works. The release and success of the film remains a landmark moment in cinematic history, and the next decade of long-in-the-works sequels will surely make the 2020s the Avatar decade. Coming in at number 1 is Terminator 2: Judgment Day. Heavily regarded by film critics as one of the best sequels ever made, 1991's Terminator 2: Judgment Day is set 11 years after the first movie and centers on the sinister artificial intelligence Skynet, which sends the shapeshifting T-1000 back in time to kill John Connor. Arnold Schwarzenegger returns as the reprogrammed Terminator to protect Connor and the future of humanity. Like most of James Cameron's impressive work, the film was a visual spectacle and was the first to use natural human motion for a computer-generated character. Terminator 2: Judgment Day was a critical and commercial hit, earning a whopping $520 million worldwide and winning 4 Academy Awards. Cameron's direction was hailed, with the Washington Post proclaiming, "No one in the movies today can match Cameron's talent for this kind of hyperbolic, big-screen action." Many critics declared the sequel better than the original.